Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the world of Stoneblock 4. So, as we left off last episode, we're finishing off Tier 3 Solaris, and that's going to start with going into some Project E so we can make some dark matter. It really shouldn't be that difficult, I think, because Project E is pretty simple. Let's see, dark matter. To make dark matter, we just need 8 Eternalist fuel with a block of diamond, and Eternalist fuel can be made with a philosopher's stone, and a philosopher's stone is crafted from cognitive flux, infernal dust, and a block of diamond. Now, yeah, these are pretty easy, so we're actually gonna turn this into a world engine autocraft. So we come in here, infernal dust, put that into the world engine. Let's see, we will need blackout powder as well, which is made from black dye, blue dye, and obsidian, which we should be able to get, because blue dye is lapis, black dye, because I can make lapis, I can make blue dye from lapis, but then black dye, ink sac, wither roses. You can crush stuff to get more. Oh, we can make it from coal dust. Perfect. So put this into the crusher. Oh, we already have coal dust. Produces 1 coal dust. Oh no, but then, there we go. That makes the black dye. Blue dye goes into the shapeless. Blackout powder goes into the shapeless. And this one goes into our world engine. And that's going to make the infernal dust. Philosopher's stone. So that will make the infernal dust. Now, cognitive flux is made from nether quartz, soul sand, soil, and lapis. So let's print this one. Where do we get soul sand though? Cognitive, soul sand makes soul soil, soul sand. Does the unearther make this? You can haunt sand into soul sand. I can use a soul sand chicken. And then there's a sludge refiner. You can also use the atomic reconstructor to make it. Okay, so there's a couple ways. And you could turn soul soil into sand. Can I do this and then the other way? Interesting. Okay, so that also goes into shaping. Shapeless. So we're probably going to run out of soul sand. But now we should be able to make the philosopher's stone. Organic black dye. Why are you trying to use organic black dye? Where is the sulfur? Blackout powder, redstone, glowstone, blackout powder, shapeless. Oh, it's trying to use organic black dye. I don't want organic black dye. Black dye. Black dye. There we go. Now put that into the shapeless. And now we should be able to make the philosopher's stone. See, that one's going to take a little bit longer because it has to go into the other thing. Well, it looks like it's done. And philosopher's stone. An alchemist's best friend. I remember using this mod like 10 plus years ago when it was like the hot new thing and every single mod pack like used it. And man, it was broken. Because you pretty much, everyone just set up like a bunch of sugarcane farms and that's just what you would do. So anyways, now that we have that, we need dark matter, which will take 8 Eternalist fuel, which will take Mobius fuel. We could also make a collector. Yeah, because we can make collectors now as well, which will help generate some AE. And then you use these to craft the other ones, right? You do. So I probably... So we can only make the tier 1 right now. So let's set up the tier 1 collector. In here, it's the iron furnace. and vibrant quartz glass. Let's see, I don't have these ones. Yeah. Iron furnace is pretty easy though. Things are exploding over there. Let's make some more patterns. And this one's going to go into the world engine. And this one goes into the shapeless. Collector. Now we just need vibrant quartz, which is pretty easy. That just takes some quartz glass. Is this set up to make, yes. So now we could just encode the vibrant quartz. And we should be good to go. So now if I tell it to make a collector, it can do it. Perfect. Let's see, crafting and done. Now we're trying to put this guy. If we need it for the outputs, we could probably just leave him right here for now. So you can see it's pretty easy. It just takes light to make energy. So 149 EMC, fuel upgrades, turns alchemical coal blocks into Eternalist fuel, and Eternalist fuel into Eternalist fuel blocks. Alchemical coal block takes alchemical coal, which you make from Mobius or regular coal. So, what did we need this for again? Oh, right, the dark matter. So we need Mobius fuel to make this, to make that, to make alchemical coal. So if we just click U on here, we have a ton of coal available. Oh, I actually also have some Eternalist fuel. I mean, not Eternalist, Mobius fuel in here already, I think. So if we oh man, there's so many different crafts. I forgot about that. So we need alchemical coal. Can I set this? I should be able to auto-craft this, right? I think so. So if you do AE turn, list fuel is this one. Try to use flutes instead of items. Substitution is disabled. Clear. This should work, right? If I do this, and then Mobius fuel comes from alchemical coal. Mobius, alchemical coal, and alchemical comes from regular coal. So if I do this, I should be able to auto-craft it, but I think I've ran into issues before with this method. Let's see if it works. So we're gonna need dark matter. Which is gonna take 8 Eternalist fuel. So if I tell it to craft, yeah, it's not gonna work. It wants to craft more philosopher stones. So how do I do this? Because it wants to... The issue, philosopher stone, is when it does the craft, it wants to take more philosopher stones. So how do I make it not bound to an open crafting grid? Q. Substitutions enabled. I think if you allow substitutions, that fixes it. So if I take these guys back out, and then redo these, substitution. Substitution. What does this button do? Clear config settings. I do it like this. Will this work now? No, because it wants to craft 3 of them. Yeah, because it doesn't recognize that this is not going to get used up. If I put you in here, yeah, see, it doesn't work. Huh, I thought there was a way around this, from what I remember. Because I ran into the same issue before with... What mod is it? The one, Mystical Agriculture. Mystical Agriculture has the shard block that you use it to upgrade the stuff in Ocean Block, but you don't want it to craft like 1,000 of it, you just want it to use the same one. Really annoying. So, let's see. We can also just upgrade these as well in the furnace here, so if we can do this automatically as well. So, we'll just have to do some manual adjustment. Grab our coal. Luckily we do have a bajillion of it. 64. Turn this alchemical coal into Mobius fuel. Turn the Mobius fuel into Aeternalis fuel. There we go, 16. And now we can combine this to make our dark matter. Now if I put this guy in here, show recipes. Okay, so I can only do a block of alchemical coal. Yeah, there's no point in having these in here then, if they're not going to work. So alchemical coal, we need a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I guess I can leave that in there to just make some more. Turn it into Aeternalis, and now Aeternalis is in there. So it should, once it has enough, it'll just turn it into the fuel block. Although I thought you could just put other stuff in here. Guess not. So let me remove these because they're not going to work. And then if you ever want to reset a pattern, you just hold it in your hand and then shift right click. Okay, so now that we have our concentrated dark matter, we will also need some dimensional shards, which come from all of this stuff, which is not too difficult. We just need prismarine, which we can make from the atomic reconstructor. This guy, and then we're going to need a lever. And quartz. Let's go ahead and convert a stack for our uses. Now we do need power. Let's go downstairs. And we'll hook it up to... this should work. So now if we throw it right here, it should blast and turn it into the stuff we need. It doesn't do it all the time though, which is a little annoying. Okay, this should be good enough. 27. Just another thing I'll have to set up the auto crafting for. That goes in there. So now we're gonna need, where is it? 2 of these guys. 4 of these guys actually. I think we have some already though. Dimension, we don't. Actually, we should have one somewhere because the goat gave me one. Yeah, there we go. 1 dimensional shard. 1, 2, 3. Combine that there to make the mighty Ender Chicken Egg. Task completed. Now we need to locate the Chicken Jockey Vault, get the Dragon Egg, and then get 16 Enderium blocks. Now, looking at the compass, where did I put the compass? Did I throw them away? I might have tossed them. We're gonna go north, right? Yep, because we went further north than any other direction. So, we need to go all the way to the end ring, which is 1,500 blocks away. It's going to take quite a while, but it's not like we're doing anything else. So, let's get walking. Alright, so I actually got there pretty quick. Oh, there's ethereal glass here. Is this all? Oh, I think it's actually just right here. As I was saying, I was actually a lot closer than I thought. Oh, the loot beast spawned and made it lag out. Because I got about over here and then tried it. As you can see, the nether waste areas do have these weird funky ones that I might check out. They do have a lot of soul soil and soul sand. But this is the Chicken Jockey Arena. What is he dropping? So it looks like he's dropping the same amount of stuff as before. I am going to collect some of this stuff here though. So let's go to Shapeless and gather a bunch of endstone. A couple stacks should be good. I don't even know what spawns over here. I think it's just Enderman. But actually, I'm going to get a couple more stacks. There we go. That should be good. Because I think there are a couple of crafts coming up that require end stone, so it'd be good to have. Like if you take a look, you can also give it to the unearther and you can get dimensional shards, draconium dust, platinum, and fluorite, which is also useful. Then let's see, this is definitely something for the end. And then there's a couple of crafts that require it here and there. Oh, I will need it to upgrade to Shadow Pulse, so I guess we'll need it for that. But then other than that, I think that's about it. Oh, we can grow chorus fruit using the bonsai tree. You can also turn it into enderic compound in a fragmenter. That's actually really efficient. Anyways, so... Yep, we located the vault. Let me claim that, just so I can get rid of it. We've located the Chicken Jockey Vault. Now use it on the center of the ring to summon the boss. Now I think we're strong enough to fight this guy, but just in case we aren't, I'm going to use my yellow health patches and I'm going to set up a portal. I think we can do it inside, right? Yeah. And we should be good to go. At least I hope I am. What does that block? I can't actually get over the... Can I fly in here? You cannot fly. Oh, I get it. I guess you have to jump into the ring. That way you can't leave later. Dislocator receptacle, draconium infused obsidian. Use it on the center of the ring. The mighty ender chicken. Oh, he gets big. Invalid weapon for the force field. You didn't tell me I had a specific weapon I had to use for this. So that's not good. Invalid weapon for the force field. Interesting. And I don't keep my stuff this time either. Okay, so it has a force field. That wasn't mentioned anywhere at all. So I need to figure out how to break the force field to actually beat the ender chicken. Wish I would have known in advance that was going to happen. It's a good thing we set up the portal. Oh! At least we can come back pretty fast. Were there any hints in here? Bounty board, ender chicken. The mighty ender chicken has a home on both the north and south parts of the map, specifically in the end ring. Rumor has it the chicken has an impenetrable shield. Perhaps a chicken stick might help with that. Okay, so if I read this first, that would have been useful. So I can use the chicken stick wrench to break it. But how am I going to get my stuff back? Do I need to make a second set of armor? I could do that. It's not that expensive, honestly. He does a lot of explosive damage. This reset again. And I think my chicken stick is in my backpack. Yeah, it's in my backpack too. Interesting. So I can teleport back there and get my armor pretty quickly. I think as long as I'm fast enough, we should be fine. Let me see. Can I make an enchanted golden apple? Enchanted. Because enchanted golden apple gives you resistance, right? Enchanted golden apple takes 9 blocks of gold. Gold cat assembly. Why is that there? I need more gold. Gold. Let's request 100. And then the enchanted golden apple should give me enough resistance to not get one shot. You know, I haven't seen any gems of the royal family. Wonder where they drop from. Because they're really good. With the +5 to all stats. +15 to all stats once it's perfect. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now we can make the enchanted golden apple. And this should give me resistance, right? Absorption, resistance, fire. Okay. Okay, got our stuff. Oh, he breaks out. Okay, hold on. Home. The time door didn't open. Okay, so he has about 1,000 health, so we need the damage for it. He deals a ton of damage, so I think we're going to need better armor. Let's see. So I think technically we would be in the mid game, and they say netherite is early game, so Project E armors negate a percentage of damage when equipped, with red matter having the highest. You'll need the machine block upgrade. Let's see, red matter. How do I make these? This is just showing smithing. To craft these, you must have the engine block world upgrade. Oh, here we go. Dark matter for the dark matter helmet. And then where is the red matter? Red matter helmet's here. You also need the red matter smithing template, which comes from the dark matter smithing template, which comes from the smithing template, which we can make. Okay. They negate a percentage of damage when equipped, with red matter having the highest, strongest damage reduction overall. There's quantum armor that provides netherite tier protection. The quantum armor does give me a lot of benefits, though. But it would take a lot longer to craft, because you need, like, this stuff, a reaction chamber, quantum alloy. Can I even make this? No, because we need the advanced machine blocks. So I think we would have to do the... I think we'll have to do the red matter alloy first. What about this stuff? Celestia gem. Instead of durability, it uses energy. Wyvern chest piece. Okay, I think we'll have to do the Project E red matter armor. Luckily, the chicken I don't think really does anything specifically against us, like Ignis did. So if I request a bunch more gold, I should be able to run in, grab our stuff, and run out so we can craft the red matter gear. Let's see, how are you doing? Yep, it made a alternalist fuel block. So I should be able to take this out, and then you just craft this guy back into these, and you put these in here. And then it should try and do it again. Yeah, there we go. So let's make another golden apple. And let's see if we can get in and out this time. Oh, he damaged the floor. Out. The tomb disappears. Okay, we made it out. With some random stuff too. Where'd this ring come from? This is my ring. Why is my ring unequipped? Did it rearrange my... I think it did rearrange my... Oh no, it's because it can't figure out... Huh, that's funky. It couldn't figure out how to put my items back in the correct spots. That's what happened. So let me put all of that away. And let me take a look at my gems. We'll also need some more XP. Because I think the chicken jockey should be pretty easy to fight. It just does a lot of damage, which means we need more defensive stats. Luckily, we can just upgrade our netherite stuff into the next tier, which would be the red matter. So we'll just need to get a bunch of red matter in order to make it. Let me check out this chest. We do have a lot of these gems now, so I can also make ourselves a lot stronger. And we should just need a bunch of levels in protection. So we're at level 84. So from this guy, we can request up to protection VII, as you can see, but that would only let us put put it on one book. Where is my... There's my chicken stick wrench. If I knew I needed to use that first, we might have been able to beat the chicken jockey pretty fast, actually. Anyways, so let's see. We need red matter. Red matter comes from Eternalist fuel and dark matter. So if we want to upgrade this stuff, first we have to upgrade our armor to dark matter, which is going to take... Where is it? 4 dark matter smithing templates, which will take 4 smithing templates and 4 dark matter. So we need to make 4 dark matter. How you guys doing? Not good by the look of it. So we need 4 dark matter, so we're going to start with coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Convert all of that into Mobius fuel. Convert the Mobius fuel into Alternalist fuel. And then the Alternalist fuel into dark matter. Okay, so there's the dark matter. And that's just for the templates. So we need 4 smithing templates. Smithing. We need 4 of these. Luckily we can craft some more. There we go, that's 4. Now we just have to put these into the world engine. Like so. And I was reading the patch notes, I think they updated it so the world engine can handle, I think 16 crafts at a time. Why did it just... Oh, they got sent into here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it threw it into the AE system. Yep, there they are. So now we need more dark matter. Like so. Now if we take our chest plate, we can turn it into the lucky dark matter chest plate of deflection. Let's see. I would need to also upgrade, I wonder. I also need to change some other stuff. Oh, we have more levels too. I almost forgot. So let's make some more dark matter coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alchemical into Mobius. Mobius into Eternalis. And then this, 1, 2, 3. Oh, can I make more of these just with... No, you can't. You can't duplicate these ones. So, helmet goes in. Boots and leggings. So now what I need to do is we need to get these up to red matter. But for the red matter version, now we need the red matter smithing template. And, oh wow, that takes 2 million FE just for one. That's crazy. Which means more dark matter and more netherite and red matter. But red matter is a lot more expensive, as you can see. Because each red matter is going to take 3 dark matter. And there's not an easy way to get it. Man, this is annoying. I could have swore... See, this is also why I don't like Project E currently. Because it's so overpowered, they always preemptively nerf it like into the ground. That makes it really hard to use. So we need gem dust. And then I need not the luminous crystal shards, I need the arcane sands. Because we're going to upgrade this. Oh, I need to be level 90 as well. We're only level 84. We need a couple more levels. Because then once we're level 90, we can put in the higher tier enchantments. It's kind of hard to read it though. But it also adds a lot more gem slots, which is what I want. So let's get some more levels real quick. Luckily, it shouldn't be too difficult. There's also a really easy trick to get a ton of levels really fast using looting and scavenger and knowledge of the ages. Essentially, you give yourself like a ludicrously high looting, like looting 9. Scavenger and knowledge of the ages converts all the drop to XP. So after killing like a couple mobs, you gain like 100 levels. Okay, so that's going to be 40 levels right there. We'll quickly hit these guys. Because, let's see, we're going to be putting in, yeah, Gems of the Warlord, Ballast Gems. I think I wanted Gems of the Samurai. What were these for? I think the cure is for the Armor Shred. Because the Gem of the Samurai, you can see this one gives you 40% Armor Shred. So if you're at 100%, all enemies have no armor, which is pretty powerful. Now let's see, with 40 levels, plus what we have in the tank, that gets us to 89. I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time grinding, because yeah, that gets me, I could do this one, which only costs 30, but this one costs 90. Dang. So expensive. We also need more Sigils of Rebirth. But the bigger thing here is basically you just want to get more item sockets. So this one, Ruined, I think just adds more of the sockets, what it looks like. Blessed. And then we'll have to change the stuff. So we're going to have to upgrade our gear. So we take this one out. Physical damage. Yeah, because our gear is also not the best. So I'm going to have to resocket this. And then change the enchantments. First things first, let me see. Do I have Scavenger? Scavenger 1. How high can we go with Scavenger? We can go all the way up to Scavenger 3. But you can actually go even higher using special tricks. So, protection. He does explode a lot, so I think we're going to need blast protection as well. We can go up to 5 with blast protection. Not the best, but not the worst. And what are we looking at for looting? Looting, we can go up to VI. And is that the high? No, I think you can go higher. Looting, VI. Yeah, we can go up to VII. And then if you do Knowledge of the Ages, we only have 1. So we could put Knowledge of the Ages and Looting VI on something to get a lot of XP. And I think that'll work. So let me try that real quick. We're also going to need a better sword. So let me quickly make a diamond. Oh wait, no. If I upgrade it, it keeps the enchantments, right? Because all the armor kept the enchantments. So if I make a diamond sword, we're going to upgrade this. And oh, let me actually put some other stuff on here as well. Looting, we're going to need sharpness. Looting, sharpness, Bane of Arthropods. Is there anything else we need on a sword? Smithing, anvil, let's see. Arthropods, capturing, we don't care about the spawn egg. Fire aspect, and don't care about it. Knockback, knowledge of the ages. We got looting. Magnetic, I don't need. Mending, reactive, no. I don't know what Reaper does. Rift Disruptor, Scavenger, Sharpness, Smite, Soulbound, Sweeping Edge, Unbreaking, Curse of Vanishing, Remove Curses. Oh, right, we need Scavenger. Scavenger. So, now if I put all of this on here, and then let's don our dark matter armor. It always looks so funny. Now, if we attack the silverfish, we should gain a lot of XP here, watch. Okay, that's really not as much as I thought. Oh yeah, because they don't have drops. I'm so silly. I need something with drops to get a lot of. Let's see, so if I turn off this guy... and let them flow in. This should generate a lot of drops for us. I mean, a lot of XP. Let's see, let me dig in. Which one has Soak Touch? Oh, almost broke the wrong one. So now if we do it... yeah, there we go. Now we're gaining XP. So, I'm gonna chill here for a while, gather some XP, and then we'll come back once we've ascended to godhood, essentially, so we can one-shot the Ender Chicken. I almost forgot the most important part. Use your bottles of enchanting to make ancient knowledge and multiply the gains by 1600%. Almost forgot about that. Makes it go a lot faster. Okay, so now if we combine all of that together, we're at a level 112. This should boost us even higher. So let's come over here. Come down here, break this one, Soak Touch. And drink our potion. Yep, we're gaining a lot more XP. Perfect. Alright, a couple minutes later and we're level 151. So, should be good enough to upgrade our gear now to the highest tier. Gem Dust and Arcane Sands. And then after this, I think there's only one higher tier, and that is the Apotheosis. The golden one, yeah, Mythic tier. Let's see, we're going to need some more Sigils of Rebirth to do all this recrafting. Sigil of Rebirth. It's going to take gem-fused slates. There we go. So now, if we slot in our headset and the Sigils of Rebirth, this one has the Blessed, lightning damage reduced, magic damage reduced, and a bunch of other stuff, burning time, and 3 slots. Then you could check the other stuff again. Lucky Dark Matter, the Malevolent, when attacked inflict blindness, when attacked cast Wither Skull 4 on a 1-minute cooldown. That's hilarious. But we'll take this. And let's upgrade the rest of our gear. The Blockading. Projectile damage is reduced, physical damage reduced. Ow. 40% Soul Ward Integrity, max health, and knockback resistance. Let's see, the Mana Touched. When explosive damage taken, reduced by 23%. When you are attacked, reduce your, what is that? Gain speed 2. Physical damage reduced by 6%. Along with a bunch of other stuff. I'll take it. And our boots. When attacked, gain speed 2. Magic damage reduced. This one's kind of weak. Also no gem slots. What about this one? Stalwart. When attacked, gain speed. Magic damage reduced. Armor toughness. Max mana regen. I think we're going to reroll these. This one kind of sucks. See, the Feathery. When attacked, gain speed 3. When attacked, self-cast evasion 2. Mana touched and Feathery. This one's not bad. Although it has a low number of sockets, but I guess that's fine. I'm not trying to min-max everything right now until we get to like the highest tier. Now let's upgrade the sword. Bloodied. On inflict do shocked gain ancient knowledge, stacking. On hit cast blood slash level 4. Violent on cast Flaming Strike. Slain enemies have a 2.5% chance to be a Loot Pinata. Loot Pinata is great for mob farms. And then this one, inflict bleeding, stacking. Attacks have a 30% chance, and no, I guess this one's the best, and it has an extra slot. So we'll go with those. Put this stuff all away for now. Oh, I lost my step height, so I can't. That's why I don't like step height. I get used to it, and then when I stop having it, it's very annoying. Okay, so I did make some more of that blast-resistant glass. Let's see. Yep, there we go, blast-resistant. So let me close this off. There was one block that was not blast-resistant that they broke a hole into. That was pretty cool. On hit, gain ancient knowledge. It's interesting. So it's a 22-second ability that has a 20-second cooldown that stacks. Claim all of that. And let's gather our gems, because now we have more gem slots. So let's see, we're going to need all of our stuff. I want more health, I want more attack damage, and I want lifesteal. So, we want Gems of the Warlord, Ballast Gems. Is that all of them? More Gem of the Warlord, Ballast Gems, Gem of the Combatants for the flat damage reduction. Oh, where's my shield? We can upgrade the shield further for even more armor. And then, let's see. Because we have... Oh, I also have to remove these ones because they're a little bit weak now that I have the better versions. But then we should be strong enough to fight this guy now. Now, how do I get lifesteal? Which one was lifesteal? Lifesteal. Do I not have any of these Bloodlord ones? I guess not. These ones specifically drop from something. Those reduce lifesteal. If I put Guardian Gems in here, I get lifesteal. So let's grab the Guardian Gems. Then I think we're good to go. Why are we faster all of a sudden? What is giving me speed? 27% lifesteal. Oh, the boots give us a speed boost. 38% speed. Oh, they're feathery. That makes sense. So let's quickly max out all these gems and then slot our armor even further. So we're going to need the luminous crystal shards. And we're going to need gem dust. And now we just got to max it out. So that goes there, that goes here. Alright, so now I think we're done. So you can see we have a bunch of perfect gems. We can slot the perfect gems of the Warlord in a lot of places. So now we can put this guy, if we put it in our chest, that'll increase our health by 35%. If we put it in our helmet, that'll increase our damage by 22.5%. Then we can do another one for more damage. If we put this in our weapon, if we put this in our armor, we gain 8 armor. So we'll put that in our boots, I think. Or actually, we have an extra slot in our sword. There was a way to unsocket things. Let me see. Gearing up. Remove all the socketed gems. These can also be bought from the shop. Sigil of withdrawal. There we go. How do I use this? Like so. in a smithing table. You and the sword, that will take out those. So now in our sword, we can put in our perfect ballast gems. Wait, I thought I had perfect ones. Flawed ballast. Oh, there they are. Perfect, which will give us plus 20% attack damage. I mean, plus 20 attack damage. And then we're going to put in... Which one? If we put this in the weapon, your crit damage goes up by 70. If we put it in the sword, we get 30% lifesteal. Now, let's see. We can put... What other perfect ones do we have? We'll put this perfect gem of the combatant in our... Can I put it in my boots? You can't. It's not core armor. Ooh. I should have taken that one out first. Let's see. What else do we got? Can I put this in core armor as knockback resistance? Could kind of use that, but I like getting knocked back. It's actually not that bad. That increases the armor by 8%. So we'll put the other perfect one in the helmet for even more attack damage. We'll gain more armor by putting this in our body. And then where can we put in our shoes? Melee weapons. I could put another one of these in our boots, but that reduces our lifesteal, so I don't want to do that. And then if we wear our shield... Let's see, so now all together, we have 100 armor. If I equip my sword, we're at almost 90 attack damage. We have 0 burning time. We can literally never be lit on fire, but we're also immune to fire damage. We have 57 lifesteal, 100 max health, 500 mana, 16% overheal, percentage of post-mitigation damage, which will grant you an absorption shield, soul ward, whatever that is, speed, and a bunch of other stuff. Cool. So I think we can take on the chicken jockey now. I hope I'm not wrong. And if I stack resistance on top of that, that should make us even more powerful. So let me put this stuff away, put away the gems. Oh, take that out. Put the gems back in here. So we're good to go. And then what do I have to do to increase the tier further? We're on Ascent. Oh wait, I can take us to Summit? What does it do? Monster augments, plus 12 armor, armor toughness, pierce, and protection pierce. I think that's fine. I just upgraded our stuff, so I think we're fine if we upgrade to Summit now. You do have to be careful with the protection pierce, because if you don't have enough protection, that just means you're going to take the full brunt of all the damage they deal. So you do have to worry about that. But now, if we eat a golden apple, we request some more gold. How many do we have? 6. I need a bit more. So we can get resistance and some other stuff. What did we get? Gearing up. Oh, because I made these. Two enchanted golden apple. Okay, so now if we fight the chicken jockey, we should be able to beat it. Oh, you're downstairs. All right. Round 3. How do I use this to break the shield? Oh, the shield is broken. There we go. Okay, so I was able to get my stuff out. I'm not sure how. Oh, I'm thinking, yeah, the chicken definitely did something to make the... He made something come out of the portal because it blew up my chicken chest. That's not good. I need to... Oh, I can store you guys all in here. It'll be a little bit safer over there. Definitely don't want to lose any chickens. Okay, so it seems like the chicken laser attack is very close. So if I just back up, I think I'm fine. I think it's meant to punish you if you stay next to it. So it seems to have happened. But it is annoying that it damaged my base. Alright. But I think I can beat him. I don't think that's the problem. Oh, I also need to redo this, because these all do different things. Yeah, those go there. 16 attack damage has to go in the ring slot. You give lifesteal, you have to go in the curio slot. You go in the boot slot. You can go there. Let's see, let me make sure all of this is working as correctly. Hold my weapon. 103 armor. As long as I can see it on the left side, that means it's working. Attack damage is there. Let's see, lifesteal. How much lifesteal are we at? 57. Okay, both of those are there. Okay, so I think we're good now. Oh, there's the chest. It didn't blow it up. The chest is still there. Okay, so I can put you back down. But man, even when I'm ignoring a bunch of damage, the chicken still one-shots me. I need more curios so I can add more affixes and then put some more stuff on. But, okay, let's try again. See if we can get him. Okay, the shield is broken. As long as I can hit him, my lifesteal kicks in. I can't move. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on something. Okay, he's almost dead. He's enraged. It's fine. Okay, the shield is recharged. Shield is broken. I'm withered. Come on. Come on, 19, 12, 9, 2. There we go. The ender chicken clucks and growls as it disappears. Why can't I... What am I stuck on? I can't move. I think it puts you in the ground is the issue. Or what is this? Why am I stuck? Resistance fires... Yeah, I can't... There we go. Task completed. The next generation. Finally. Oh, and he completely damages like everything. Can I damage it? Oh, I can. Can I take this? Huh. The ender chicken is so strong, he can damage the entire arena. I don't think that should be the case. But regardless, we got our dragon egg. Let's go home. So now you know, if you're gonna fight the ender chicken for yourself, this is the level of stats you might need to even like beat it. It's definitely not an easy fight. Can I get up there? If I just build some blocks, James. Yeah, see, I can't place blocks. Ouch. Oh, there it is. Fix the floor here. It is cool how the portal will just float even though there's nothing on it. Let's see. Stone blocks. And we're gonna have to fix that later. But we did it. We have our dragon egg, and now we just need to make our enderium blocks, which will take 2 dragon eggs and molten ender. So we need to make another dragon egg, which means ender dragon prediction. We need the extractor, which will take Fortron infused blocks, which I'm going to buy because I still don't know how to actually get Fortron. So we need to go to the light bender. Shop. Fortron blocks, please. Anything else I need? I don't think so. I really need to set up replication at some point. Let's go home. And let's make our extractor. So these guys can make Fortune infused ingots. You into the extractor. We just need some kiwi. Kiwi comes from skystone. Skystone comes from skystone dust. So let's have you convert this into kiwi. This is a little bit slow, but that's fine. Put this stuff away. And let's see, what did we finish? Bounty board, the mighty ender chicken. Oh, and he gives you another chicken egg for doing this. So you can kill the ender chicken every 24 hours to get $30 and a dragon egg. Okay, it's converted to kiwi. So now we can make our extractor. That's not how you do it. Extractor. Oh, what is this? Ender Dragon Death Muffler. Extractor. I've never actually built that. Extractor. Now if we take our dragon egg, put the extractor on top. That's not on top. Put the extractor on top. How does it work? That's a good question. Dragon egg, extractor, 15 seconds, orientation. So it says every 15 seconds it should make a dragon egg. But I don't see anything happening. Do you see something happening? Because I don't. Okay, cool, and this is just making more Eternalis. Does this need power? I've never actually used the extractor before. Generating resources. The extractor is a staple for generating niche resources like dragon eggs or skystone dust. This machine becomes available with the Fortune infused upgrade. Does it need to be completely like alone? Is that the case? Let me Google it real quick. I'll leave the game running just to make sure. Okay, so it seems like if you look at the picture, the item you want is the white thing, so I think the extractor has to go under it. So if I break this and do, and I forgot this moves. Great. How do I pick this up? You have to use like a piston, right? To push it. I have another one actually. So if we just fix this floor here. So if you do this, not like that. So I think what you have to do is take like a drawer. You put a drawer here, then you put the extractor on top, and then you put the egg. Does that work? Maybe you can't have an oak drawer under it? Oh, actually, I think I know what it is. Because if you look at the egg, dragon egg, it might have to be completely isolated. So let me grab a torch. The torch right here. Break this guy. Select you. See, I'm just trying to figure out how this item works. And let's grab this one. Okay, let's see. So, if we put you here, you on top, and then dragon egg, does that work? Will this make more dragon eggs? Man, why is this so annoying? Extractor, 15 seconds. Alright, I figured it out. It was upside down. So this little pipe end has to be facing the opposite side. And you can see it's working because now it's doing this little orange thing, and now it's making the eggs. So now that we have 2 eggs, we can put these in the world engine, to make our Enderium blocks with our Molten Ender. Now, to make getting Molten Ender in the machine easier, I need to steal one of these cows. Like you. Yoink. Come up here, and then I think Molten Enderium was this one, right? Yeah, Molten Ender. So we search for I, and have it make you one. You come over here to our cow press, grab a fluid cow jar, place a jar in here. For this, make sure it doesn't matter. So if you put the cow in here and transform it, the cow will die because the cow's going to suffocate. But it actually doesn't matter. Even if the cow dies, the transmutation will still complete and you get the fluid cow. I think it has to do with how they program the transformation. Wheat. Can I make wheat through transmutation? No. We're going to feed the wheat to this cow to make him grow faster. Okay, 2 minutes. So we'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright, we're back. The molten cow is ready to go. Plop. Oh, I can't get... Oh, there we go. I can jump over it, funny enough. Grab that. Put you back up there. Now we can just slot this guy in. You'll go over here. Put that away. Don't need this right now, or this stuff. And now that we have a Enderium cow, we should be able to see Molten Enderium. Molten Slime Ender. There we go. Molten Ender. And we should be able to autocraft this. Although, how often do I need to autocraft Enderium blocks? What are they used for? Enderium ingots were used for actually quite a lot of stuff. The advanced block. Okay, so I think we should autocraft that. So come in here. Dragon egg, Enderium block. So you can see it takes 0.8 molten ender and a dragon egg. Set it to this guy. Put in our dragon eggs. And it takes 0.8, so once we have 1.6 buckets of molten ender, we should be good to go. And now I can request Enderium blocks, so we should be able to request this, because there's enough, and this should work. Assuming everything went well. I'm hoping everything went well. Let's see, Enderium block. World engine. Oh, it does take a lot of energy, 1.6 million FE. And 200 ticks. But unless we ran out of fuel, there shouldn't be any problems. Yeah, there's more than enough power. Let's take a look. World engine. Molten ender. Oh, because I think there's latex in here. Dragon egg. Why aren't you working? Molten ender. 1.6 million FE. Nothing. Oh, does it have to specifically be in the first slot? I think that's the issue. Is that the problem? I think that's the issue, because if let's look at the recipes here. Enderium block, world engine, Fortron. Yeah, I'm guessing it specifically has to be in the left slot. So we're gonna have to dump this and restart it, but then it should work. So now if we put this back inside, cancel the craft, and I want 16. Start. Now it should work. And it's working. Awesome. Wait, did I die to the chicken jockey with all my levels? Ah, I did. That's not good. But anyways, we have our Enderium blocks. Quest completed. And now we're almost finished with the final chapter in Tier 3. Dragon Head. Fluid Hopper. Wow, that's useless. Dragon Head collected. This thing... Yeah, so this is how I get Dragon's Breath from another extractor. And this is really useful because I can use Dragon's Breath for the Apothec enchanting to get us to level 100. So now, let's see. Yada yada. Do. Wait, what do we have to do? Oh, we have to talk to the Echo of the Catalyst. You will notice that work has given you some extra tasks inside your quest book. Each will require you to expand your knowledge even further along a specific technical field. Along with Enderium, you'll need tougher machine frames, empowered materials, and more advanced circuitry. Once you master that, you'll be able to craft the advanced machine blocks that allow you to push your world engine to the next level. With that, I have no more to offer you except best wishes. Farewell, new friend. And then there's still a couple stuff locked away over here. Enderman, Dislocator. See, it's funny to me that they have... Ooh, hydroponic beds. For $80. No, it's not worth it. It's funny to me that they sell the data models for hostile neural networks, because if you just make a mob farm, you get all of these drops anyway, so there's not really a point. I want to open one of these. They've been calling my name ever since I saw them the first time. Let's go over here. It's a little bit safer. And by safer, I mean far away from my base. And go. What's going to happen? Oh, now it's opening. The Divine Chestplate. Blast Protection X, Thorns X, Unbreaking X. Pretty cool. I wonder if it shows the drops. Let me see. Icosahedron. Chance value random. Interesting. Now this seems useless, right? But I can extract the enchantments from it, so it's actually not bad. So we can get the max level Unbreaking, Blast Protection, and Thorns on something else. Oh, let me clean up the X's over here. Remove. What is that? Remove, and remove. And that's useful just because the, what's the word? The enchantment library I have over here only lets you pull out enchantments up to the max you put into it. So, once I put Blast Protection X, I can pull out Blast Protection X for anything else. So let me store that. See, we already made this. So we need to make a mob slaughter factory because we need the pink stuff. We need the advanced crafting tabler, the assembler. Then we have to assemble this stuff. Okay, so it's only 3 mods, and then it's that way. And then we should be good to go because we also have a latex cow. So if we view fluids, stored items, and go down here, we should have a latex cow. Latex, yeah, 32 buckets of latex that we can use for crafting. And because it's stored in the AE system, I can have it pushed into the dissolution chamber a lot easier. Luckily, it doesn't look like you need latex for too many crafts. Actually, it's all just in here. I thought there was one more machine. There is one more machine. What is this? The latex processing unit. I wonder why it doesn't show up there. Odd. But anyways, we're making good progress. I think next episode we'll be able to finish off tier 3. Depends on how difficult this stuff is. I don't think it'll be that difficult. No, this will be pretty easy, because you can automate the assembler with AE. So I should be able to automate all of this stuff pretty easily. Even like this that uses these, the display stand and powers, can be automated as well. Reconstruct diamonds into diamantine is the next step. And we should be good to go. And the loot bee is making a mess of the base. And clean that up. Store this stuff. And then we'll be good to go. So now I have a place... Ah! My painting! What happened to my painting? Did it burn down? What happened? Can I get another one? I don't think I can get it back. It's gone forever. I didn't even realize it was gone. It was the blaze spawner, wasn't it? It's the only thing that makes sense. It was this blaze spawner. Shame on me for putting the blaze spawner in a dangerous spot. But anyways, this was quite the hectic episode fighting the void chicken, but we slayed it and now we're one step closer to finishing tier 3. But as always, I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.